We're live. It's Thursday night. And I was just telling Miss Rachel, she's bright, bubbly, and cheerful and looks tanned in perfect lighting. And I look pale and tired, which I am because I didn't sleep last night. But it doesn't matter. The show must go on. It's Thursday night. We have a fun one tonight because you know what? It's so cool to get geared up for the holidays. I wish it would cool down a little bit. I wish it would stop raining. Is it autumn? I just wish it would just start already, and the leaves would fall. I had people in town. They're like, "I guess the leaves don't fall here." I go, "They do. They do.
They do eventually."
Yeah, we're in hurricane season. We're in the tail end of hurricane season, so we're still getting the rain here in Northeast Florida. But so with that being said, heading into Halloween, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas.
Right.
Holidays. What are we talking about tonight, Miss Rachel?
Well, mostly I'm focusing today on like Christmas type holiday events that we can do around town. I tried to focus on the ones that usually sell out or that I think will sell out, because I've already run into issues with things that I wanted to do that have been sold out. So I just thought, well, it's time to get on it. So
yeah, I mean, let's face it, St. Augustine has probably the most largest lighting attraction in America. People come from all over the country to go to St. Augustine to see Night of Lights. We're so blessed that we're literally down the road from it. I'm going to mention what we've been doing every year, and that definitely is hard to get tickets to as well. But what are you starting off with tonight?
Well, actually, I'm starting off with the very first thing that I realized, oh no, I am already running into issues with things being sold out. The Alhambra Dinner Theatre, it's in Jacksonville beach area, and I wanted to see Elf, but their performances are sold out already. So I will not be seeing Elf at the Alhambra Dinner Theatre because it's already sold out. And I couldn't believe it. I was very surprised. But then I was doing a little research and I found out that it was on the USA Today 10 Best list for Best Dinner Theater this year. And I thought, well, I guess that makes sense. So no wonder they're sold out. And it not only made the top 10 list, it is number 1 in the country.
Wow, you're kidding me.
No, I'm not. See, number 1, Alhambra Dinner Theater and Dining, Jacksonville, Florida. So who knew?
Wow. All right. So have you been to the Alhambra Dinner Theater?
I have. It's been a few years since I've been there, but clearly it's still as amazing as I remember.
Yeah. Wow. That is so cool to know. And I would have never thought to go see Elf. So it's like a dinner theater. It's been around a long time and I've heard so much about it. And I'm embarrassed to say in the 6-7 years I've been here, we have not been yet. So shame on me, but now I'm realizing we can't even go see Elf if we wanted to because it's sold out.
It's already sold out, but they've already started their tickets for next season. So maybe you take a look and see if you see something else that looks interesting. But they usually have some kind of throughout the year, some sort of fun family one. I know I have some family members that went and saw Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and they loved it. So they usually they switch it up. They'll have a musical and they'll, maybe more like My Fair Lady or West Side Story. And then they'll have something kind of kid friendly. I think next year they're going to do Shrek the musical. So
awesome. So this is one of the things I love is natural old school dinner theater. It's a dying art. And this one is well alive and sold out apparently. So I think I'm going to tell my wife that we need to do this for next year and book it now because it's sold out already.
Right. So look, I think next year they're going to do a Christmas Carol. So they're going a little more traditional. But those tickets, I did look, it looks like they go on sale at the beginning of the year. So I mean, I guess people jump on it real fast. Maybe people have tradition of going there for Christmas time. So
maybe, but we'll go on an off night anyway. We're going to go look up now what's going on because you don't realize of all these things to do in our backyard. I'm embarrassed to say sometimes, of course I work a lot, but that these are the kind of things, these little gems in town that I've never done. We should take the time. The kids would love it.
They would. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Okay. But going on to Night of Lights. So there's a lot of ways to see the Night of Lights. So I thought the best place to look for information was visit staugustine.com, and they have a huge list of ways that you can go check out Night of Lights. And of course, you can always just go drive down there and just walk around. You don't have to do any of the tours. You can just enjoy it the way you want to. But I love that they separated this out by land, by sea, or by air. So there's options of riding a train or trolley. Really, the train is a trolley that just looks like a train. So it's not on a track or anything. It just, but so that's one way that you can go and see the Night of Lights in St. Augustine. And just so you know what the Night of Lights is in St. Augustine, they just light up. All of the businesses put lights up. It's very festive, and it actually traces its origin to the Spanish tradition of displaying a white candle in the window during the Christmas holidays. So with St. Augustine being one of the oldest continuously inhabited city in the United States, they carry on this tradition. And the tours do tend to sell out, especially on the heavy nights. So if you're wanting to take a trolley through town, definitely get your tickets soon.
Yes, it's a cool experience. We love to just go down every year and have dinner in St. Augustine and be a tourist for the night, and then go and ride around. But we have been doing something a little different the last 2-3 years while the kids are still young. This will probably be the very last year. But have you heard of the very unmerry Grinchmas ride?
Well, I was going through this list and I did see it on there, but I had never heard of it before.
Is it on there?
It is. It's one of the well, I saw this one, How the Grinch Stole Pinkmas. So I guess this is a pink electric vehicle of some sort.
Yeah.
And then they have a Barbie themed one, but they do have it on here somewhere. But
right. Yeah. So basically the Grinch is in a little red golf cart, and kind of similar to the one you got posted up there. And I don't know, it's been the same Grinch the last 2 years that we've done it, but he goes raging around St. Augustine downtown in a golf cart. And the first time we did it, I really thought we were either going to die by getting shot or hit, because he literally plays the role of the Grinch. And he's not crass, but he's definitely offensive. And he's yelling at people and tourists, and they have no idea what's going on and whether to laugh, be nervous, or yell back obscenities, because he's legitimately the Grinch. And the character is played to a T, and you're just laughing crazy, but also hysterically, slightly scared, embarrassed, and worried that you're going to get shot. So it's very thrilling. The kids love it because, who wouldn't want to ride around crazy on a golf cart through St. Augustine? The lights are amazing. He takes you past all the amazing, old historic bed and breakfasts with the lights and everything. So it's a heck of an experience. And that is one of the ones you definitely have to book in advance as well.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of different ones. I saw golf cart, electric vehicle options with a Grinch theme, a Barbie theme. You can have Santa. I saw one with an elf named Lumpa Coal. So I guess he's maybe kind of a grumpy elf. And, they also have like historical, and they also have like ghost kind of tour options as well.
Yeah.
So I really feel like there's something for everybody, but if you're looking for something specific, these kinds of things do book up. So, and I, went through all of this. I did come across this option, which is a Night of Lights historic walking tour, and it's free. You do have to reserve a spot though. So if you're looking for a budget option, this would be kind of great. But you do have to have reservations. And then of course in St. Augustine, there's carriages. So if you're looking for a carriage ride with horses, if that's more your speed, it's a beautiful way to see it as well. And is this it? The Unmerry Grinchmas ride?
That is it.
There you go. So there's your Grinch.
Yeah.
and tasting tours. Here it is, lump of coal.
There you go.
So, and then
So there's literally something for everyone. You want romantic, you want funny, you want, it's pretty much everything.
Yeah, and there's something called a horseless carriage ride too. So if you want a carriage but you're not into the horses, I guess that would be a different way to do it. And they've got the walking tours, and that pretty much covers all the land options. And then by sea, there's cruise tours. You can get either a catamaran, you can even get a pirate ship, people.
There you go.
Pirate ship. And I saw pontoon boats, more like a river cruise boat. There's also party boats that are 18 plus, a schooner, a sailboat, a floating tiki bar, and a tiny tugboat, and a cycle boat. But I think one of the things I had never really considered was by air. You can go over to the lighthouse and climb the lighthouse and go check out the Night of Lights that way. So you can see an aerial view of the Night of Lights from the lighthouse, which is pretty awesome. So
beautiful.
Right. So I've never, I go to the lighthouse. I'm a lighthouse member. So I just never really, it didn't occur to me that would be an option, that you could, do that at like a nighttime.
You're doing better than me. It didn't occur to me you could be a lighthouse member of the St. Augustine Lighthouse. So
you can. Well, you know what it is? We went there over the summer just to go. And boy, did they have my number. We're walking up, the four of us. We have a family of four. And the lady at the front says, well, I forget what it was. It was like, it was going to be a certain amount of money for us to go for the day, or it was going to be a slightly higher amount of money to go for the year.
Membership.
Yeah. It was like, well, I guess we're getting a membership. So
you got suckered.
I mean, you go twice, it's paid for, right?
Okay. Well, don't forget to go again.
I know. And I mean, my husband was definitely like, oh, she saw you coming.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, St. Augustine is majestical. It is really one of the most beautiful historic cities, and there's so much stuff to do. It's awesome. We always like to do a little staycation. And actually, speaking of all the stuff that they have there, we're doing our customer appreciation event on Saturday on the water in the St. Augustine Sunset Cruise. So, hey, listen, folks, if you want to be part of our customer appreciation or VIP referral program, you'd be sailing with us Saturday night. We're going to do a little sunset booze cruise 6 to 8 p.m. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good time. So
yeah, and you can meet Miss Rachel in person yourself.
I don't know if I'm as much of a draw, Greg.
Oh, okay. You're growing.
Okay.
People appreciate you.
Okay. That's good. But yeah, so St. Augustine Night of Lights, it's not something that technically sells out, but any of these options, if you're looking for a tour, they could sell out, and maybe the night that you want to go might not be available if you don't get your tickets well in advance. So definitely hop on that. And let's see. Oh, one of the places I found online that does kind of a fun little pop-up, there's a place called Forgotten Tonic. Right now they're doing a Halloween theme. It's a restaurant bar. So, you can see that they're decorated, and they've got all kinds of fun little things at this particular restaurant, witchy offerings for Halloween. But I looked at their Instagram to look at what they have for Christmas. And last year they decked out for Christmas, and they had fun little decorations and fun little drinks. So I just thought this was kind of fun, like a little holiday pop-up in St. Augustine called Forgotten Tonic. So
I love it. We live in Northeast Florida. Whatever your flavor is, you want to go to St. Augustine, touristy, boaty, kind of Key West of the Northeast Florida region, you go to St. Augustine. You still can go down to Jacksonville as well and go to San Marco. You can go to Atlantic Beach. You can go to Jack's Beach. So much to do. I love it.
Oh, yeah. And then the Garden Club of St. Augustine, they do a tour of homes for the holidays. This year's theme is mistletoe and ivy. This event does typically sell out. So if you're into touring homes, definitely jump on this event. It's Sunday, December 14th this year. And you get to go inside people's beautifully decorated homes. This is 100% up my alley. I like going and seeing how people decorate, particularly in these older homes. It's just
historic. They're very historical homes.
right.
You're such an old soul trapped in a young woman's body.
I mean,
I'm a member of the Lighthouse in St. Augustine, and I love to do this garden home historical tour.
Well, I do. It's just a lot of fun. I know. It's so.
If anybody else likes to do it and you're with Miss Rachel, go ahead and put it in the comments. It's okay. This is an interactive show tonight, folks. We want to know where you're watching from, and I'll shut up. Not making fun. $50 a person to go look at old houses and gardens. Man, they better be decorated nice.
Yeah. Well, and like I said,
they give you tea and eggnog at each house at least?
They usually, I think, have like little snacks and things.
Wow. Okay. All right. Cool. Very cool.
So that's another option. That's another St. Augustine option. And this is a newer event, the Christmas experience at Ancient City Farmstead. It had its first event last year. So this is the second year that they're doing it. But they have ice skating and, Christmas trees. They do all kinds of festive things to make it fun and exciting. An outdoor ice skating rink in Jacksonville, Florida, or St. Augustine is not something that happens a lot. So.
No. And that is fake snow, people. Everybody keeps going, I remember snow last year over in Tallahassee. I was like, yeah, not quite around here.
And, you might see a flurry or two in the sky, but it's not going to land on the ground and stick.
No.
But so I think this particular event is going to do very well. So again, if you're looking for a family fun thing, the Christmas experience at the Ancient City Farmstead, it's a newer event, but I have a feeling they'll be building bigger and better every year that they do it. So
cool.
The Rockefeller tree looks pretty cool. Their version of the Rockefeller tree. Also, if you're into the Nutcracker, you have a bunch of options in this city or in this area. There's the St. Augustine Ballet is option number 1. Then you have the Florida Ballet. That's another option.
Florida Theater?
This one, actually, no. The Florida Ballet, they perform at UNF and over in Orange Park as well.
Okay.
And I'm double checking because I am pretty sure that is right.
Okay.
Because I started looking into going to this one.
Yeah, because I took my daughter last year to the Nutcracker in the Florida Theater downtown. That was pretty remarkable.
No, they do have that option too, but that one is, here it is. The Florida Theater Nutcracker Magical Christmas Ballet. This is an international crew cast.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they do have, that's another option that is out there, is the Florida Theater. The Florida Theater is a beautiful theater.
Beautiful historical theater downtown. Absolutely incredible.
So that gives you that added ambiance. And there's also the Jacksonville Symphony First Coast Nutcracker. So all kinds of options for the Nutcracker. You just got to pick one that, fits your schedule the best, and maybe distance-wise might be whichever one is your favorite.
Sure.
So, yeah. So those, I think, those are popular. So especially on those heavy traffic nights, you're going to be wanting to go ahead and jump on those tickets soon. Also, I saw this on Jacksonville.com. So Rocky Horror, Home Alone, and Christmas Story stars are visiting Jacksonville for movie screenings. So if you're into Rocky Horror Picture Show, the actor who plays Brad, he is going to be at the event and talking about the movie, like I guess a Q&A after. So if you're into Rocky Horror Picture Show, if Halloween's more your holiday that you like to celebrate, Barry Bostwick. This is Brad here. Have you ever seen this movie?
I have not, believe it or not.
So not your movie, but that's okay. So if you're a Halloween person, you're into Rocky Horror, that's one of them. Also for Christmas Story, you can see Ralphie. So Peter Billingsley, who plays Ralphie in this movie, he's going to be at the Florida Theater answering questions and watching the Christmas Story. So that's kind of fun too. So you can watch
it alive. Keeping the movie alive.
Right. And then also Home Alone with Macaulay Culkin, who played Kevin.
Really?
Yes. So another Florida Theater option. You watch the movie and then you have a Q&A session. So
that's a classic. Even my kids know about Home Alone.
Oh yeah, mine too. I mean, you got to expose them to those classic holiday movies.
Yeah, for sure.
So I just thought this was so funny. He looks the same.
Yeah, he hasn't changed much, huh?
No, hasn't changed much at all. So yeah, if you're wanting to watch one of those and have a little Q&A, that'd be pretty fun. And then there's another holiday pop-up. This is called Gray Matter Distillery. They tend to do a movie theme each year. As you can see, this one looks like Elf, that movie theme. I think last year they did Home Alone. So I'm kind of curious to see what they'll end up doing this year. So this is out towards Jack Beach, Atlantic Beach area.
Okay, cool.
And then there is the Glowing Gardens at the Jacksonville Arboretum and Botanical Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
So another lights option. If you're not really interested in going all the way to St. Augustine and you'd rather stay in Jacksonville Arboretum and Botanical Gardens is an option for you. And they have a laser and fog experience, a s'mores station, and a snow and glow zone for kids, an inflatable igloo. So maybe you can experience some fake snow that way.
You will, for sure.
Yeah, so it's just, we got to get creative here in Jacksonville with the
we do. We're very artsy and creative. We're very family oriented. I think this is great. I mean, there's mounts of opportunities for you to go and do different things with the family during the holiday season. That's what it's all about, people. We're a family channel. I move lots of families here. and some empty nesters. You know who you are.
Well, and usually I feel like the empty nesters, they're looking for stuff that they can, have people come in town and visit and go do something fun together. If they've got grandkids, get everybody together, do something fun and maybe outside and get some fresh air.
Yeah, you have to take somebody visiting town to St. Augustine during the holidays. You have to.
Oh yeah, I agree. Another option, there's a place called Sweet Pete's in downtown Jacksonville, and they have candy classes and pictures with Santa. And you can, this is the kind of place, they have a restaurant attached. It's the kind of place where you can have candy parties and it's like a candy lab. So you can, yeah, so you got to kind of pay attention on their website and just look for things as they come up. So right now they have their creepy candy lab for Halloween. So hands-on adventure. So,
imagine being a kid in our age category and being told we're going to a candy party and we're going to make candy. I mean, honestly.
It sounds amazing. My kid would absolutely lose their mind.
I have animosity.
But yeah, you can make candy slime. It says brew a bubbling vampire serum drink and watch it fizz, foam, and come alive before your very eyes. So
beautiful.
It's in downtown. So,
Check it out. What's that webpage for all my candy people?
SweetPetesCandy.com. And this is their parties page. So
okay.
Yeah. Cool. But they do have an upcoming events page. So let's click on that. Let's see what it says. So we've got puzzle night, candy and cocktails, kids free nights, Thursday nights, 5 to 8.
I love how they just peg us parents with alcohol on as a secondary. They just know that, especially us that have more than 2 or 3 kids, they can just peddle a drink off to. Oh, maybe I'll just have one. I deserve it.
But then they've got lollipop classes, stuff like that. So,
Cool.
it's pretty cool.
Clever.
Pretty neat little place. And I'm running out of items pretty quickly, but the last thing I have is eggnog ice cream already. Publix has holiday flavors now. Here's the list. So this is jacksonville.com. I love it when Publix comes out with their holiday limited edition ice cream flavors. I just think that's fun.
By the way, we're not sponsored by Publix, people. So just so you know.
I mean, I still love Aldi. Don't get me wrong, but the Publix ice cream is kind of fun. So let's see what all the options are. Publix coffee chai latte.
Ooh.
Deep dish apple pie, eggnog ice cream. I feel like that's happens every year. Publix marshmallow candy cane and cookie blast. Peppermint stick, pumpkin pie, rum nut bread pudding, Santa's white Christmas premium ice cream. So, that one's got some coffee in it. I love that. And then the smaller options will be banana nut bread, bourbon eggnog, candy bar, chocolate stout pretzel, hot honey mascarpone praline. That sounds interesting. And raspberry elegance premium ice cream. So I
wonder if they bring all these crazy ice creams out during the holidays and then see how much one really sticks and then just reintroduce it all year round.
I don't know. I think they do try to keep it pretty like seasonal. The eggnog one I think does really well, and they just bring it back seasonally.
Interesting. Yeah, eggnog bourbon caught my ear, and then of course the pretzel. Anything sweet, salty, forget about it.
You like that pretzel? Chocolate stout pretzel blitz. That sounds interesting. It has peanut brittle and chocolate pecan. So yum.
Sweet and salty, baby. That's what it's about.
See, I like this to me sounds good. The Barney's Santa's white Christmas coffee mixed with.
Yeah, that does too. I'm not going to lie. I'm a coffee ice cream freak. So
it sounds good. But I also like a peppermint stick ice cream. That sounds good to me too.
Yeah. I mean, I tell you what, Kilwins is one of my favorite local spots for coffee ice cream, but I'm always trying it with different places. So
yeah.
You're welcome for the plug, Publix. Now you can put a third Publix here in Nocatee. Or you are putting a third. Sorry. I said you can. They are. It's almost open. It's massive. It's huge.
So that's, pretty much what I've got for today. So lots of cool, fun events that you could go check out for the holidays. But definitely, if you're wanting to do any of these things, I think some of these will sell out. So
yeah, I think there's some really good ideas. I think definitely on my top of my list, what you started with was the Alhambra holiday dinner theater, but I'm going to do it even before next year for sure. And then of course we've already got our Grinch, not so, what is it? Ungrinches, unchristmassy or unmerry Christmas Grinchmas, right? So this is really good. Folks, if you're thinking about moving the area or you live here and you're wondering for different things to do, a ton of options to do here in the Jacksonville area, especially if you have kiddos. There's an endless amount of things. This place is so cultural, so creative, so artsy, and so down to earth with so many cool things. These are the things that keep family and bring us all together. And grab a neighbor and go enjoy one of these festivities and support it. Support the scene here because it is awesome. Very, very cool. Yeah. Do we have this in the show notes description? Did Emily put this the websites on the show notes descriptions? I'll have to double check that. If they're not on the descriptions, put in the comments. We'll get you a list of all these websites tonight so that if you are new to the area or you're moving to the area or you have friends coming into town and you want some ideas, we'll send that to you. So just go ahead and put it in the comments. And of course, as always, we thank you for joining us here on Thursday Night Live. If you have any requests for future shows on Thursday Night Lives, we're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna call it. I think we've been talking about it. We're just gonna call it like the Living in Jacksonville update. It's Thursday night. So if you think of a cool name for our show Thursday nights, put it in the comments. We want to hear from you guys. I know if you're watching this on a recording or live, we would love to get some ideas and thoughts from you. What do you want to hear more about? What do you want to learn about? And you know, what should we call it? We want to bring you in because this is for you on Thursday nights. Of course, I'm always putting out the community overviews, market reviews on Tuesdays as well. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And that way you'll be notified of our videos on Tuesdays and Thursday nights as well. And of course, if you're thinking about moving the area, this is a real estate channel. I am a real estate broker. I am Greg DiTullio. You can text me, call me, email me. My information will be in the description below. And it's never too early to start talking about making a move, whether it's 9 days, 90 days, or 180 days. We'll tell it to you straight, whether you're selling or relocating the area. We'll make it a much easier process for you, all from an already stressful process. But at least you'll know exactly what you're doing, what you need to do. Very transparent, very direct, very straightforward. If you're very sensitive and you don't want any of that and you want someone just to tell you what you want to hear, don't call. I'm not your person. I mean, maybe that's why my wife puts me on the Grinch ride, Christmas ride every year, because I sounded rather Grinchy. But yeah, if you like it straightforward, I'm your guy. Otherwise, if not, don't call. I can refer you to some really sweet people that'll tell you what you want to hear. Right, Miss Rachel? And Miss Rachel, I can't thank you enough for putting this together again tonight. Thank you so much. We do appreciate you. Awesome. Always fun. All right, folks, have a great night. We'll see you next week.